صلوا على محمد وعلى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. Dear scholars, respected elders, distinguished guests, faculty and staff members, proud parents, alumni, community members, and the exceptional graduating class of 2024. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this momentous occasion. We're gathered here today to celebrate the achievements of our remarkable students as they embark on a new chapter in their lives. I am Mahdi Falahati, and it is my honor to be your MC for this graduation ceremony. To commence this auspicious event, let us take a moment to achieve the spiritual reminder and blessings of a recitation from the Book of Allah. Please join me in welcoming Ali Akbar Falahati, who will be reciting from Surah Shams of the Noble Quran.
I just want to say before I start, thank you so much to everyone who came here, showed up. And please help me begin this recitation with a loud salawat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها صدق الله العلي العظيم. صلوات.
Ali Akbar, may Allah reward you for your touching recitation. Today, we are here to honor the hard work, dedication, and achievements of the class of 2024. Throughout the many years of their academic journey, our dear students have demonstrated the love of learning, perseverance, service, and the pursuit of excellence, while being committed to the God-centric, value-based mission of Rise Academy. We gather here to acknowledge the blessings as we celebrate the accomplishments of our youth, the future of our community, and pray for their success in their future endeavors, inshallah. Now it is my distinct pleasure to invite our esteemed principal, Sister Nazeera, Salak, to officially launch the graduation ceremony and share a few words of reflection upon the journey this class has taken. Please give a warm round of applause to welcome Ms. Nazeera to the stage.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum. Dear community members, parents, students, and all, I welcome you all on behalf of all of Rise Academy to the commencement ceremony for our graduating senior class, the class of 2024. Good job, seniors. You made it. You're here. I was thinking a lot about the class of 2024 last night, and I was realizing that each and every single graduating class actually has a personality of its own, has an identity of its own. And as I was thinking about you all, a few words came to mind. The first is resilience. You all were a class that were hit really hard when it came to the global pandemic that we all faced. You were in the prime of your upper school career, and you navigated COVID, a time of uncertainty, beautifully. From Zoom calls and Zoom classrooms to asynchronous work to synchronous work and everything in between, you all withstood the challenges with resilience. Another word that comes to my mind when I think of this class is fun. You all are a very fun class, and you made the school a place of enjoyment for the students and the staff. Well, most of the time, the staff. From the interesting Spirit Week events to the events you organized to build school spirit and morale, to the epic barbecues, you all made Rise come to life. And the last word I think of when I remember this class is service. You all are a class who have put in, hundreds of community service hours, whether it's at the masjid, at Sabah, at the school, or otherwise. When I think about the Zaara trip that this class took, sometimes I felt like, I don't know if we were chaperoning you or you were chaperoning us, when I think about how this class was helping everyone who was around them. You all are hardworking and service-oriented people. This journey has not been a short one. It's been 13 years in the making. You started here about 13 years ago, whether it was in preschool or kindergarten or after. But 13 years ago, this school was a different place. Do you remember kendamas? Kendamas were in vogue at the time. And we even had a kendama competition here at the school. 13 years ago, the word selfie entered the modern dictionary. 13 years ago, Rise had around 30-something students and about 4 classrooms. And just as the world has changed in those 13 years, and Rise has changed in those 13 years, so have you all. You sit here before us today in your beautiful hijabs, and your big beards, and your big dreams. In the early 1960s, there was a famous psychologist, Stanley Milgram, who conducted a series of experiments to see how people will follow orders and be influenced, or could be influenced to cause others harm. The premise of the experiment was that a pseudoscientist would command or influence the participant to administer a series of escalating shocks to a volunteer. What they found was that the vast majority of the participants were willing to administer those electric shocks, even to the point of them being lethal. However, what they found is that there was only a small percentage of participants who refused to administer the shocks that would cause harm. And do you know why they chose not to? They chose not to because many of those people were people of faith. They chose to follow their own moral codes and their own values, even at the expense of being the odd man out, or while they were under immense social pressure. You will find yourself in that situation many times over the course of your life as well. Hopefully not the electrocuting people part of this, but nonetheless, social pressure. You will face moral quandaries like this, whether it's in college or in work or online. And while you might feel like you are standing alone in those moments, I want to remind you that you are not alone. You are greatly supported. You are the most supported because you have Allah. You have Allah on your side, and you have the Ahlul Bayt, alayhim as-salam, as your role models. Finally, I want to acknowledge all of the people who have put in the effort to make this moment possible for you. First and foremost, our dear parents who have entrusted the school with you. We hand them back to you today. They have poured their dreams, their hopes, their aspirations for the future into you all. And I can imagine that many of your parents, when they first brought you to school, whether it was here or elsewhere, first time you went into kindergarten classroom, I'm sure your parents went back to the car with tears in their eyes, or they went home and cried themselves maybe to sleep, knowing that they've dropped off their babies to school. And today, I'm sure your parents will again have tears in their eyes as they take you home, as you are leaving school and transitioning to the next part of your life. Thank you, parents. I also would like to acknowledge our dear scholars, our ulama, who have been here along the way to provide guidance, counseling, and support, without whom we might be astray. And also acknowledge the teachers and staff members who have been there for you as your supports and guides all along the way. Congratulations to our dear class of 2024. Salawat.
MashaAllah. That is very true. And we thank you, Ms. Nazeera, for those inspiring words. You are very lucky to have her in your lives at this stage that you have. and I had her around this age as well, so I've done pretty well. Thank you, Sister Nazeera. One more time for Sister Nazeera. Among the remarkable students of the class of 2024, one student has earned the highest cumulative weighted GPA. It is my privilege to introduce our valedictorian, Hayaan Imam Rizvi. Please give a warm round of applause for Hayaan as we welcome him to the stage to deliver his speech. Yes, one more time for Hayaan, yes.
Salam everyone. 6 years ago, upon graduation from elementary school, my mother told me that I would not be going to the local public school with all my friends in the fall. I would be attending Rise Academy for middle school, she said. I was not happy. Now, standing before you all and seeing the looks on your faces today, I'm so glad and grateful that I was wrong. Rise Academy changed my life, as it did for the rest of the graduating class. Distinguished guests, respected teachers, beloved parents, and dear friends, thank you for being here today. Seated before you is the graduating class of 2024. But there's also more than that. Enfolded within us are your hopes, your prayers, and your dreams. When we graduate, we will leave with minds forged in the heat of your hard work. If it was not for this community's tireless efforts, we would not be here today. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank this school's incredible leadership. Maulana Abidi and Sheikh Salim, thank you for fashioning us into true servants of Allah, whether that's through lessons in class or hiking in the mountains on weekends. Dr. Nooh, thank you for making my first few years at Rise enjoyable, even though I admit I was a little bit scared of you. And Miss Nazeera, I can tell from the way you speak to us when we break the rules, as we often do, that you really do care about us. We are grateful for that. Rise Academy would not be the place that it is without its teachers. At a public school, your teachers are just your teachers, but at Rise, they're your friends. They could make a lot more money elsewhere, but they choose to teach us instead. And when they ask a question on Zoom and their only response is 15 little mute icons, or a British person randomly joins the meeting and interrupts the class, they take a deep breath and they put up with it. They're the backbone of this school, and at least for me, they're the reason I'm excited to walk through those doors every morning. To Dr. Taimaz, I want to say that when I'm in college, I'll miss our conversations about Russian literature. And I think I speak for the whole class when I say that never again will we have discussions about the woke mind virus in a European history course. And Brother Talbi, you have a skill with teaching math that makes it easy to grasp, and your stories are always entertaining. Brother Mahdi and Brother Waqas, your infectious, upbeat attitude means we leave every interaction with you with a smile on our faces. To our parents and families, thank you for your love and support. You have been our backbone, cheering us on from the sidelines, celebrating our victories, and comforting us in defeats. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed, and today is as much your achievement as it is ours. And to the senior class, relish this moment. After 4 years of procrastination, bad sleep, hours spent studying for exams, and thinking about lunch just to get through the next 40 minutes of dry lecture, it ends. It's bittersweet. We're excited to move on to new adventures, but we're also leaving behind a place that's been our home for so many years. I mean, where else would you quickly change the principal's profile picture, go out for lunch every week, or travel to Iran and Iraq for ziyarat as a senior trip? You probably expect me to end with advice. I'd rather end with a dua instead. May Allah guide us, protect us, and grant us success in all our endeavors. May He bless our teachers, parents, and all those who have supported us on this journey. And may He help us to remain steadfast in our faith and to use our knowledge and skills for the betterment of humanity. Inshallah, we will go forth from Rise Academy as proud, capable, and faithful individuals ready to face the world and make a positive difference. Thank you, and congratulations to the Rise Academy class of 2024.
Thank you, Hayaan. I would now like to invite our next student speaker, Mariam Tajri.
Salam. I'll start off with a cliche line that this school would no doubt change my life. My name is Mariam Tajri, and I have been with Rise for a very short but very long 3 years. 3 years that passed by so quick, sometimes I think too quick. I started my sophomore year, my 10th grade, in a place so new, with a different environment, different people, and different rules too. At first, to say the least, I wasn't the biggest fan, though over time, I began to understand. And now I cannot be more thankful to be placed in this school. I started off my first year with no positivity, no hope, but with time, my life and myself began to cope. Although Rise itself was different from my old school in every way, as time went by, the differences faded day by day, and the memories of my old school started to decay. The main difference I noticed with Rise was the environment. When I speak of Rise, it is not just the academics, but every element. From its Islamic side that constantly guides, to the students, the teachers, and the admin who provide. When I first joined, I was scared to be someplace new, but so fast on me, this place had grew. Surprisingly, people here wanted to befriend me, and I can say that I have definitely made lifelong friendships already. Surrounded constantly by the same people, connections grew naturally. I came to realize how amazing it is to connect with our own, something I would not have managed to do alone. The staff in Rise, with no doubt, provided the largest role in my journey. I can assure that we will never come across a more determined staff, and they deserve so much more credit on our behalf. From listening to our complaints and taking action, to always doing their best to provide us students with satisfaction. To the staff that always had been in favor to the senior class, to always being on our side, even if we might have been a little undeserving sometime. The role played from each teacher, our principal, our Maulana, and our Sheikh has played a part in shaping my character with not just academics, but with how I think and go about my day. Rise is a community where I was able to grow spiritually. It is a place which set my morals where it should be. And now I can say that beyond the school's walls, Rise has become much more than an academy. It has truly become like my family. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariam. Really appreciate it. I would like to now invite our next speaker, Akbar Falahati.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope we are all doing well today. Let's get straight into my speech. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. High school, a battleground, one that puts you through the toughest of times. Situations that can almost suffocate you, leaving you at rock bottom. But those harsh circumstances that pressure our minds, the long essays that have us staring blankly at the screen, the complex math problems that give us migraines, the long, sleepless nights spent studying for that huge exam. They all have one thing in common. They push us past our boundaries and give us the resilience, tenacity, experience, and knowledge that we need to succeed in the real world. Our 4 years of high school together have helped me learn lessons that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Lessons that I hope to pass on to my younger brothers and sisters. Lesson number 1, cherish your community. At the beginning of our high school experience, when COVID was at its peak, we spent our days sitting at home, staring at a computer screen for hours on end. During classes, some of us invested our time in YouTube videos, some scrolling on Instagram, and some even sleeping, and one or two paying attention. But even with all those limitations, we still found a ton of ways to make that year historic. I remember the times we were all on call during class. We made loads of memes. We talked so much that the teacher would permanently mute us. I'll admit that was mainly me. We even started a revolution on a Zoom call. Free speech. And of course, our favorite and specialty, Zoom bombing. It was a fun time. When we finally got back to school, we continued our shenanigans. Now able to use our energy to fool around together. We were like letting some test monkeys back into the jungle. There was the Among Us revolution, which I have to shout that one out, that had us spending our days at school running around, acting like hooligans and harassing people we thought were an imposter, a traitor to our class. There was our first and only high school camp, where we spent less than 24 hours at a lighthouse, but we made many unforgettable memories. Through these years, we've created a bond so strong that it feels as if we are truly brothers and sisters. We've grown close to one another and grown with each other. This energy we carry within ourselves is magnetic. It's the thing that makes us feel so intertwined, like one entity. While we have our differences, and trust me, there's a lot, when we're together, we're united and we're strong. We make mistakes as a group, and we learn from them as a group. And we learned a lot, because there were tons of mistakes. We face challenges head on and uplift one another, strengthening and supporting our dear brothers and sisters. And that's what I find so unique about this school. When you're here, you don't feel like a stranger to everyone around you. You feel at home. You feel safety and security. You feel as if you are a part of a family of diversity and quality like no other. Lesson number 2, be comfortable with getting uncomfortable. We all love comfort and we naturally sway towards it. But in many instances, comfort can be killer. Winston Churchill once said, "This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure." High school is a time where we are granted a sea of possibilities. Opportunities soar around us, waiting for us to pursue them. Yet too often, we let the fear of discomfort hold us back. Instead of daring to chase our dreams, we settle for what feels easy, giving us only short-lived satisfaction. I used to be a prime example of this. I was lazy, I was a huge procrastinator, and I hated escaping my comfort zone. I always shied away from a challenge because I was afraid of it. I was afraid of the struggle I'd have to go through to accomplish my task. I was afraid of not being good enough, of failing. I underestimated myself and my abilities, and I mentally suppressed myself. and diminished my strengths. It took me 4 years of high school, 4 years, to realize that these times of challenge and adversity are opportunities for me to grow and shine, and I must take advantage of them whenever I can. So for you students, my younger brothers and sisters, as you move forward in this high school experience and life in general, remember that the path to success is rarely comfortable, but it's always worth it. So be brave, take risks, and embrace the discomfort, because it's in those moments of challenge that we find our greatest strengths. Finally, lesson number 3. Learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's bound to happen. I mean, our class made a ton of mistakes. But that's not the point. The problem isn't the mistake. It's when it's repeated over and over again to the point where you can no longer even consider it one, but rather a flaw that is a part of you. In my middle to high school years, I made countless mistakes. Some by myself, some with my friends, encouraging each other to do some of the funnest, but also, I would say, dumbest stuff. I was known as the troublemaker, the one who did all the crazy, immature, and unfortunately disrespectful things. Every time I'd go to the office, I'd feel regret for my actions. I beat myself up about it. And I invested my time in focusing solely on my mistake, but that was the mistake. I failed to see that soaking in regret over my faults and errors would get me nowhere. Of course, it's good to feel regretful, but what's more important is to use that remorse as a fuel for your improvement. The process is time-consuming, and it is difficult. But what can help you get to that point is by first understanding what you did, why what you did is wrong, how what you did affects others, and using that awareness by catching yourself and holding yourself accountable. There's a valuable lesson in every mistake, and that is what makes them so beautiful. Think of a clam in the ocean. When a grain of sand slips inside its shell, it's an irritating mistake, an unwelcome intruder. But over time, the clam will create a beautiful pearl out of that sand. Likewise, our mistakes may initially cause discomfort, but if we respond to them wisely, they can transform into valuable lessons, adding beauty and wisdom to our lives. I stand here today, and I believe that I can speak on behalf of all my fellow classmates, my brothers and sisters, when I say that this high school experience was one amazing ride, and we wouldn't have it any other way. The way we grew with each other and created this unique and intoxicating atmosphere is really something special. For those of you who are still on this journey, I hope that you can use these lessons to help navigate yourselves through this battlefield and through the many twists and turns of life. Remember that there will always be turmoil wherever you go, and no matter how extreme it may seem, be fearless and face it head on. And most importantly, hold your faith tightly and let it guide your way. And to my class, guys, we have no clue what's going to happen in the future. We can't predict anything. But I've seen enough of us, of our characters, our determination to push forward, of our failures and the successes we turn them into, of our headstrong attitudes and our unwillingness to give in to the pressure, that I know whatever happens to us in our future, whether near or far, we have what it takes to reach the potential that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us all and lead a life that is both materially successful, obviously we all want to get some cheddar, and spiritually successful. We've already left our mark on Rise. Now let's go make our mark on the world. Salawat. Sorry, one second. I apologize for taking so much time. We Falahatis, as you know, love our spotlight. But now what I want to do is I want to direct the spotlight towards our teachers and our caregivers, our admin and our staff, the people who supported us, who are our backbone, who helped us through this experience, through our tough times and our struggles. First off, I want to thank all the teachers. Specifically, I want to thank, first off, our beloved principal, Miss Nazeera, for being caring, for being kind, for listening to us, and really showing us that she cares when we came to her with all our different troubles. I want to thank Maulana Abidi, Sheikh Salim, thank you so much for being our spiritual leaders. Maulana Abidi, thank you so much for always having a smile on your face, for always making us smile. Sheikh Salim, Sheikh Salim, I wanna just say, the first time I had an encounter with Sheikh Salim, it was when we were praying, and I remember Sheikh Salim was praying for Raza, and I could just hear him praying, and the way that he prayed was so inspiring to me. That first moment, that first encounter that I had with him, I'm like, wow, that is one beautiful prayer. So please give him a round of applause. And finally, I want to thank my personal favorite teacher, my mentor, the person who I believe I was the closest to throughout my high school experience, and that is Brother Talabi. Brother Talabi has always been my favorite teacher. First off, just the math that he would teach us, amazing. And the one thing that I loved so much, actually there's a few things. First off, he always had a smile on his face. He always made us happy. But most importantly, he gave us that inspiration. He gave us that power inside. Even when we didn't believe in ourselves, he believed in us. Right. He believed that we could succeed. Please, recite Allah salawat for him, yeah!
Thank you, Brother Ali Akbar Falahati. You know, when he said, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, I thought he was going to quote me. Because in MMA class, I would make them do splits, and as they were screaming, I would say, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yet he quoted Winston Churchill. Where's the Islamic history class? Okay, let's do this. I would like now to invite our third and final speakers from our students, Sister Emaan Zaidi and Zaara Lakhani. Give them a big one.
Salawat. Before we start, we would like to dedicate this poem to our parents who have built the road on which we walk, to our friends that have become found family over the last 12 years, our teachers and mentors that have dealt with us and ensured our success, and to all our peers around the world that no longer have the chance to walk their stage. In 6 days, we'll say goodbye, walk these halls one last time. In 6 days, we'll live the end of our 1,620-day journey, one that seemed so long but ended a bit too early. In 6 days, we'll make the last of our memories with those whom we consider family.
We will part our ways and bid farewell to the people who taught us how to think and how to spell. To the friends who stood by us through every rise and every fall. To the mentors who inspired us to dream and to believe. And to the amazing staff who guided us with more care than we'd perceive.
We will part our ways and remember the Saturdays with Brother Talabi's classes, the bus rides in Ziyarat where laughter through the window passes, the Friday movie nights that stretched far, far, far into the night, and the countless student council plans that turned out just right.
We will part our way and recall Al Yasin Fridays we cheered so much. The COVID enrichments plan with a thoughtful touch. The lockdown calls when we stayed connected and strong. A collage of moments and memories where we felt like we belonged. We will part our ways and leave behind the classrooms where we learned, the lessons etched into heart and mind, the wisdom that we earned. To the paths we walk together and the dreams we've yet to find. In our hearts, this journey ends a mark of a new beginning intertwined. We will part our ways, but hold within us the spirit of our class. For in the halls full of memories, these moments will forever last. We know we'll be missed, not just for our antics and delight, but for the laughter, camaraderie, and the mark we've left behind. We are the crazy class of 2024, the ones who filled the halls with noise, who always found themselves in a bit of trouble, yet shared the simplest of joys. We are the class of 2024, the last batch of students from their first original class, weaving our legacy into the very fabric of this school's identity. Our legacy is one of unity, of shared experiences and unbreakable bonds, of laughter and tears, of achieving dreams we once feared. Our legacy is one of growth, a journey of personal and collective transformations, rising after each fall, turning setbacks into comebacks, and facing every challenge head on. Our legacy is one of resilience, compassion, and a spirit that will be remembered long after we've walked these halls. As we step into the world beyond with our dreams and hopes held high, we carry the essence of these years, the bonds that will never die. We are the ones who faced every challenge, who learned from every fall. We grew together, stronger, wiser, and ready to answer our Imam's call. For though we part and walk away, in heart and soul we'll stay. The crazy class of 2024, forever in this place, come what may. So in 6 days, we live the last of our long journey, one that seemed so long, but ended a bit too early. In 6 days, we will say goodbye and walk these halls of our home one last time. Salawat.
Thank you and well done to all of our students. It was truly a pleasure to listen to your insight, wit, and wisdom. Next up, a video has been prepared of the journey of our class of 2024. Please sit back and enjoy this premiere. Thank you. now recognize the honors that are being conferred upon the graduating students. I would like to invite the Dean of Mission, our dear Dr. Sheikh Salim Yusufali, to announce the recipients of these honors. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I would like to acknowledge the honors that Rise Academy graduates have achieved by the grace of Allah. Alhamdulillah, every single one of our 15 graduates has qualified to enter the National Honor Society by achieving a cumulative weighted GPA of at least 3.0. And this is symbolized by the golden cord that each of them have been gifted. Please acknowledge that. Eight of our graduates are recipients of the Presidential Educational Excellence Award by achieving a weighted cumulative grade point average of at least 4.0. And these 8 individuals are Hasib Muhammad Abbas, Ali Akbar, Falahati, Sakina Fatima Hasni, Hayaan Imam Rizvi, Ali Isa Talibi, Muhammad Hadi Yusufali, Emaan Batul Zaidi, and Ruqayya Noor Zahra Zamri. This year, I'd like to acknowledge the generous donation and establishment of the Marhum Muhammad Bai Scholarship, which will be given to qualifying graduating seniors of Rise Academy. And the total amount of that scholarship is $10,000 annually. This was established in the month of Sha'aban, and we'd like to acknowledge the sponsor of this scholarship, Hastet Solutions, and Brother Sajjad Mir. We'd like to also acknowledge the presence of the marhum's wife, Sister Nargis, who is present among us. And inshallah, the recipients of this scholarship will be announced at a later date. Please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for Marhum Muhammad Bai. Now, I would like to give recognition to the recipients of the highest awards that Rise Academy confers upon graduating students. The assignment of the Mission Awards I will mention was provided to me by a committee of school administration members who applied a system of internal rubrics to arrive at their results. As I mention the students' names, I request them to stand up to receive their designation. The Mission Ambassador Award is given to a student who exemplifies the role of an ambassador of the school's mission. The recipient of the Mission Ambassador Award is Sakina Fatima Hasni. The Mission Culture Award recognizes a graduate who significantly contributed to the upliftment of the school culture. The recipient of the Mission Culture Award is Muhammad Hadi Yusufali. The Mission Values Award is awarded to a graduate who exemplifies outstanding student leadership, character, and integrity. The recipient of the Mission Values Award is Ali Isa Talibi. The Servant's Heart Award is conferred upon a graduate who demonstrates outstanding service within the classroom, school, and community. The recipient of the Servant's Heart Award is Emaan Batul Zaidi. And finally, the Valedictorian and Salutatorian designations recognize the students with the highest and second highest cumulative weighted grade point average, respectively, across the 4 years of their high school study. The Valedictorian of the class of 2024 is Hayaan Imam Rizvi with a cumulative GPA of 4.45. And the salutatorian of the class of 2024 with a cumulative GPA of 4.44 is Sakina Fatima Hasni. Congratulations to you all.
And now as we stand up, I would like to invite our dear Maulana, Sayyid Nabi Rada Abidi, please on the stage. Our Dean of Mission, Dr. Sheikh Salim Yusuf Ali, and our principal, Sister Nazeera, Salak, and I'm sorry, Brother Dr. Talibi, please stand up and give a huge round of applause. And inshallah, that we giving the awards to our students. And please, let's get a beautiful round of applause for our dear Dr. Taimaz Tabrizi.
Assalamu alaikum again. So I will be inviting students for them to receive their diplomas, inshallah. So first, we are honored to invite Hasib Muhammad Abbas to the stage as our first graduate. He graduates summa cum laude. Hasib has excelled in math and was a leading member of the school's MMA club. Hasib is known in the school for his excellent adab and respectful demeanor among all staff members. He has been one of the young pillars of not only Rise Academy but Al-Kisa Foundation. Hasib is a mentor to younger students, always willing to lend a helping hand and inspire others with his patience. Congratulations, Hasib. You're an amazing character and hard work have made a lasting impact on our school community. We're excited to see what you will accomplish in the future, inshallah. Next, we are honored to invite Ibrahim Muhammad Abbas Abidi to the stage. Ibrahim graduates cum laude. Ibrahim excelled in sports and was the leading member of many of the school's sports endeavors. Ibrahim was a dedicated member of the PE team, making invaluable contributions to our PE and sports programs. Ibrahim is well regarded in the school for his outstanding manners and respectful attitude towards all staff members. He dedicates countless hours after school volunteering on campus, sometimes staying up until the evening, in his desire to make the school a better place for others. Congratulations, Ibrahim. Again, your passion and hard work have made a lasting impact on our shared community. We're good? Okay. Yes. Okay. Next, we are honored to invite Ali Jawad Al-Ma'muri to the stage. He graduates with honors. Ali was an invaluable member of Rise Academy sports competitions. He was a dedicated coach of Rise Academy's basketball team, providing invaluable guidance and mentorship to our young boys who ended up performing admirably thanks to his efforts. Ali is known for his incredible patience when working with large groups of younger students. His maturity and serenity truly shined for all community members to see. MashaAllah. Ali, your enthusiasm and dedication have greatly enriched our school community. We're eager to see what the next chapter of your life will bring, inshallah. Congratulations. Next, we are honored to invite Ali Akbar Falahati to the stage. He graduates summa cum laude. Ali Akbar was a dedicated student council president, ensuring that the school was not only a place of serious education, but also fun and exciting. This year, he gave our previous student council president, Ashfaq, a run for his money. Ali Akbar is known for his incredible energy and passion for making change. He is also recognized for his excellent skills, not only in leadership, but also in his academic subjects, such as English language arts. Congratulations, Ali Akbar. We will miss your energy, enthusiasm, and vitality. It's the Falahati juice, you know? Okay. Next, we are honored to invite Abbas Ali Mirza to the stage. He graduates with cum laude. Like some of his counterparts, Abbas excelled in soccer and was a leading member of the school's sports clubs. He was a dedicated member of the soccer team, mentoring so many of our students and helped them excel in their tournaments. Abbas is known for his incredible heart, strength, and intelligence. He is recognized by all the staff for his exceptional humility and resilience. There is no difficulty that Abbas cannot overcome, all the while keeping his humanity. Congratulations, Abbas. Your humility, kindness, and the fact that you never gave up has greatly inspired me and the school. We hope that as you go off to college, you keep visiting and inspiring us, inshallah. Next, we are honored to invite Hayaan Imam Rizvi to the stage. He graduates with summa cum laude and the valedictorian honor. Hayaan has excelled in all of his academic subjects and was a leading member of student council. Hayaan has ranked top in his class since he started high school at Rise Academy. He is our first student to win the National Merit Scholarship, an honor achieved by only 15,000 out of 4 to 5 million competitors in the United States. Hayaan is known for his incredible grit, intelligence, and maturity. He's recognized in the school for mentoring other students and helping them improve academically. Congratulations, Hayaan. Your presence and performance at the school have been unprecedented. Next, we are honored to invite Jari Rizvi to the stage. He graduates cum laude. Jerry excelled in school mentorship and continuously inspired younger students and others in vulnerable situations. Jari brings a unique gift to Rise Academy. In all schools, there are weaker and more vulnerable students who struggle emotionally. Jari has been a pillar of strength and the big, caring, and compassionate brother that some students need in their lives. He has always been there, supporting, uplifting, and encouraging them. Congratulations, Jari. Your deep empathy is a rare gift in this world. And the world would be a much better place if we had more human beings like you. Next, we are honored to invite Ali Isa Talibi to the stage. He graduates summa cum laude. He's also the recipient of the Mission Values Award. Isa excelled in physics and other physical sciences. Isa is renowned not only for his outstanding academic achievements, but also his exemplary character and patience. In situations that would unsettle anyone else, Isa followed the teachings of the prophets and always kept a smile. Congratulations, Isa. Your amazing akhlaq has made a lasting impact on our school community. We hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you the blessings of always keeping that beautiful smile of yours. Next, we are honored to invite Muhammad Hadi Yusufali to the stage. He graduates summa cum laude. He is also the recipient of the Mission Culture Award. Muhammad Hadi excelled in digital media and was former president of Student Council. Muhammad Hadi brought an innovative turn to digital media in the school. In the world of visual media and communication, he has inspired many students with his professional and awe-inspiring talents in videography and his extensive experience with cutting-edge media technologies. He's always the go-to guy that I go to when I have trouble. Muhammad's ability to blend creativity with technical expertise has not only enhanced the school's media projects, but also set a new standard for excellence. His dedication to mentoring students and fostering a collaborative environment has made him a pivotal figure in the school's digital media landscape, motivating others to pursue their passions and strive for greatness in the field. Congratulations, Muhammad Hadi. Your passion and hard work have made a lasting impact on our community. We will miss your videos. Next, we are honored to invite Sakina Fatima Hasni to the stage. She graduates with summa cum laude and the Valedictorian honor. She's also the recipient of the Mission Ambassador Award. Sakina excelled in ELA, science, and any subject she encountered. Sakina is passionate about justice and dedicated to defending the rights of the innocent where they may be. Despite her young age, she has a rich background in social justice. She has worked extensively with various organizations like CARE. Sakina feels deeply for the underprivileged and the marginalized, aligning her efforts with the central teachings of the Ahlul Bayt, alayhum as-salam. Sakina's compassion and activism manifest in the justice and empathy she tirelessly advocates for students at Rise. Her dedication to social justice extends to her work within the school, where she strives to ensure that students feel valued, supported, and heard. Sakina's efforts not only reflect her deep commitment to Adala, but also inspire those around her to pursue fairness and kindness in all their endeavors. Congratulations, Sakina. We were incredibly fortunate to have you as a champion at Rise. Next, we are honored to invite Naba Fatima Khan to the stage. She graduates summa cum laude. Naba is passionate about medicine. For years, she has spent countless hours helping the sick and downtrodden. Her passion and empathy for those in pain drive her to go above and beyond in her care. Naba's dedication to healing and her unwavering commitment to improving the lives of others made her a beacon of hope and compassion in the medical field. She is empathetic, always attuned to the needs and suffering of others, which drives her to provide the highest quality care. This has always been evident in her always being there for her friends when they are in need. Congratulations, Naba. You have come a long way, and this is just the beginning of your journey. Next, we are honored to invite Zaara Lakhani to the stage. She graduates with honors. Zaara is passionate about children in need, particularly those with special needs. Her dedication to their well-being is evident in her tireless efforts to provide support, resources, and advocacy. Zaara's compassion and empathy drive her to create an inclusive environments where every child feels valued and understood. Her commitment to making a positive impact in the lives of these children is unwavering, and her work inspires others to join her in this important mission. A gentle heart like Zaara's is not common in this world. Her humility, kindness, and deep empathy has been a blessing upon the school for years. Congratulations, Zaara. We know that like others here, including myself, Sabah is your second home. So there are no goodbyes here, only see you very soon. Next, we are honored to invite Mariam Tajri to the stage. She graduates magna cum laude. Mariam has excelled in all major areas of our social studies programs. Congratulations. Mariam has spent years volunteering to help the poor and downtrodden in the global south. She dedicated her time to promoting literacy in Africa and assisting nonprofit medical organizations in serving the health needs of the underserved. Her unwavering commitment to improving the lives through education and healthcare has made a significant impact, embodying the true spirit of selfless service and compassion. Mariam has a unique faith and Emaan that extends beyond her actions, community service, and prayers. It comes from a deep place in her heart, coupled with her intelligence, insight, genuine interest in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His creation. Mariam has shown rare dedication and commitment to treading the path of Emaan. Her unwavering faith, combined with her thoughtful approach to life, makes her an inspiring example of devotion and integrity. Congratulations, Mariam. The person you continue to be is a source of inspiration for me personally and for all of our staff. Thank you for being you. Next, we are honored to invite Emaan Batul Zaidi to the stage. She graduates with summa cum laude. She is also the recipient of the Servant's Heart Award. Like her bestie Zaara, Emaan has also been at the forefront of volunteering in our community. Emaan has been the pride of Rise Academy, a model student and Muslim who serves as an example, not only for younger students, but also those older than her. MashaAllah. Whenever the school has needed our help, she has always been the first to answer. Whether it is being a shoulder to cry on for those in pain or staying awake late into the night to ensure our Muharram programs run smoothly. Emaan is always someone to rely on. Congratulations, Emaan. I know that I will continue seeing you here at Sabah, as you never get tired of my jokes. And for the final graduating student of the year 2024, we are honored to invite Ruqayya Noor Zahra Zambri to the stage. She graduates with Summa Cum Laude, and she excels in English language arts and the humanistic sciences. Ruqayya not only has an exceptional academic skills at Rise, but she's also a talented artist, excelling in both traditional and digital arts. Her art is not only a demonstration of her skill, but also a reflection of her deep emotional intelligence and creativity. Through her artwork, Ruqayya conveys profound emotions and ideas, inspiring those around her and enriching our community with her unique perspective and talent. What I admire about Ruqayya is her fearlessness and courage in the face of injustice. Despite difficult odds, Ruqayya has stood up for the good and for the rights of others, even when it went against her own interests. When so many sacrifice morality for safety and comfort, Ruqayya sacrifices the latter for the sake of justice and her deep commitment to fairness, goodness, and justice. Congratulations, Ruqayya. I will miss your daily humor. We are excited to see what you will accomplish in the future, inshallah. I will hand the mic over to Brother Mahdi. One loud salawat for our dear Brother Mahdi. Allahumma salli ala
Thank you so much, dear Dr. Taimas Tabrizi, for all the hard work you've done for our graduates. Allah knows more than anyone else how much you have done, how much you care. And I know that these children will make you proud. Inshallah, on the Day of Judgment, they'll shine on your deeds. And please give another round of applause to our dear Dr. Taimas Tabrizi. It was a long-standing tradition that after completing your high school journey, you will turn your tassel. Wait. This gesture signifies to everyone here today that you have completed the requirements for graduation to the class of 2024. While acknowledging that all blessings and goodness are from Allah. While acknowledging that all blessings and goodness are from Allah. Say it with me. While acknowledging that all blessings and goodness are from Allah. Because of your hard work, service, dedication, passion, and resilience, and to acknowledge your completion of the requirements of graduation from Rise Academy, I would like you to move your tassel from right to left. Let's hear it once again for the graduating class of 2024! As we near the end of this memorable ceremony, it is time to reflect on the journey we have shared and the memories that we have. As the class of 2024 graduates from high school and enters into a new stage of their lives, and to provide us with closing remarks, I invite our esteemed board alim, Maulana, Dr. Sayyid Nabi Raza Abidi to the stage. Please stand up and give a warm round of applause to welcome Maulana for his closing remarks.
Salamun alaykum wa rahmatullah. Salamun alaykum. Alhamdulillah. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد والثناء لله رب العالمين إلهي أنطقني بالهدى والتقوى برحمتك أرحم الراحمين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله وصدق رسوله وصدق ولي الكريم صلوات. First and foremost, I would like to extend my condolence for the atrocities around the globe, especially in Middle East and Palestine. Gaza, our hearts and our minds, our prayers, especially in this very important time where we are celebrating, our prayer goes to our brothers and sisters, those who lost entire, not only 1 year of education, perhaps their lives. Those who are suffering heavily. I would like to ask all of you to stand up for a few seconds and offer your du'as to our brothers and sisters in Gaza and Palestine. اللهم انصر جيوش المسلمين وساكر الموحدين برحمتك ارحم الراحمين صلوات. Please have a seat. The reason I want to begin with that is not only we here around the globe and especially majority of our graduations happening whether in high schools or campuses or colleges, they are expressing their prayers and disagreement with the slaughtering and also the genocide happening in Palestine. It's very important for us while we are acknowledging all these great blessings, we have to offer our prayers and thoughts. With that, Alhamdulillah, with the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, rise fourth graduation for this high school diploma. Just take a journey back and see around the globe and big achievements, whether big corporations or big countries, whatnot they have. I remember that when iPhone 1 came, it was a big celebrations around the globe. And the CEO of the Apple announces that iPhone 1. Right now, iPhone what? 14, 15, right? Good. So there is any difference between iPhone 1 and iPhone 15? Right? Anyone wants to go back to iPhone 1? Perhaps not. Oh, maybe some, perhaps not. Why? Because iPhone 1 was the best at that time. And whatever iPhone 1 has, iPhone 15 has perhaps more and better functionality and so on and so forth. Now, rise for graduation, right? I remember that when we had a Rise 1 graduation, we had a lots of enthusiasm, great moments and celebrations. Perhaps that was the first achievements we had. And then the second, third, and fourth. Our mission is holistic development of the child. I know that some of you, you're with us pre-party train time, right? Preschool, I know that Ali Akbar, Sister Naba, Sister Ruqayya, right? And some of you, you join later on in first grade, fifth grade, eighth grades, and so on and so forth. For some of you, we had a 15 years of great journey. Usually what happens is lots of people, when they go to preschool, they go to the different school for elementary, different school for middle school, and different school for high schools. I see that some of you had a 14 years of journey with us, and some of you less. I would like to acknowledge and extend my gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this great opportunity, and also Ahlul Bayt and our board members, those who stand up and those who give their not only efforts, prayers, and everything, incredible support in this journey. And also, I'd like to thank the families, parents, for entrusting us with their most valuable blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you have a very special, treasure, you want to deposit somewhere, you want to think 50 times. This is not only depositing your treasure and giving us, you trusted us with this great journey. And I hope that holistic development of our approach will remain in your hearts and minds. It's very important that you, as a graduating Rise 4th batch, understand that you're not only graduating from this noble school, you're ambassador of Quran and Ahlul Bayt. Whether you go to any universities, you achieve a great accomplishment, you end up in leading positions, whether you go to the corporate world or innovations, or you take other path, whatever, you should know that you will be with us. This is not only time being journey for high school, but this will be everlasting, long life journey. Jari, Ali, Allawi, Ali Akbar, MashaAllah, Abbas, Muhammad Hadi, Hasib, Isa, Hayaan, Ibrahim, Sakina, Emaan, Zaara, Mariam, Naba, and Ruqayya. Perhaps this is the largest of the last 4 batch we had. And I know that we had lots of ups and downs. Just imagine that if you have a raw, precious diamond and you give it to the factory to make a better shape based on what you can imagine the best, and you begin to polish. If the factory or the people, those who have factory, they begin to feel that, oh, while I'm polishing or making shape, it's lots of harsh, movements and so on and so forth, they cannot do their job right. Same thing, our faculty, Sheikh Salim, Sister Nazeera, Dr. Nooh, Dr. Taymaz, Sister Sabahats, and Brother Vitas, and all the faculty members, the teachers, and also the board members and volunteers. We try to be harsh, knowing that you are capable to take this position. Often, sometimes we used to play different roles. One bad police, always I try to be a mashallah moment, right? But nonetheless, behind the scene, we know that it's going to be a tough journey for you guys. It's not going to be easy. now that you're able to accomplish this amazing, great moment, you're going to enter in a different era where you're going to face lots of challenges. Challenges which you cannot even predict. The society which is moving towards a liberal agendas, to different types of challenges, and so on and so forth. What I believe and what I know when I see the alumni who are sitting here and those who wants to be with you and the parents, that you're not alone. Anytime you feel that you need extra help, count on us. This is not a complete separation. I'm not talking about Sabah Islamic Center, Al-Kisa. That is a different entities, because Sabah is your home. And I want to know, I can envision that tomorrow you're going to be sitting in Sajjad Bhai's position, or brother Mustafa's position, and so on and so forth. Why? Because you are going to be our board members, and I have to deal with you guys, right? As when I joined, I had a best time with our youth, right? And today, some of them like Mustafa Hasnain, those, I was thinking that they're Ishaq Ishtaq's age. Now, they're sitting on top of me as a board of trustees, right? I know that you're going to be sitting in their position. But what I want to express to you is the teachers, the faculty, and our school is with you. And you will see that we're going to be with you. I would like to sincerely extend my gratitude to all of you, and I would like to request you and parents for any shortcomings in this great endeavor. I know that we are also learning in this great journey. I know that we had lots of mistakes. The great support we receive is from your parents. Your parents, for them, this is a great moment. Sometimes they cannot express their happy face and also the concerns they're going through. What they want to see is they want to see your best future. Know that no one in this whole globe who cares more than your parents. And some of your parents, they came from very different background. When I was talking to some of your parents, in their home countries, they have to go through so many difficult paths, from camp, Rafah camp, to the places which you cannot imagine. Today, like you have a high school graduation with all of this, mashallah, blessings. Some of your parents, they have to go through a street lights to make their homeworks. From there, now they're here to give everything to you. And sometimes we don't understand. Make sure that your parents are your friends. Your society are with you. Your scholars are with you. Your teachers are not just teachers. They are your friends and they will be with you. And please, before you walk out from this door, whether you had any tiny bit of disagreements or dissatisfaction or animosity, anything towards our faculties, our members, or myself, our boards, please forgive us. And meanwhile, we will be praying for you. And for me, myself, it's going to be the most joyful moment when I see that you are achieving your higher goals. And inshallah, next year, I want to hear at least 1/3 of you are married one, right? MashaAllah. Maybe this is not something your parents will be happy. MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, inshallah. Jazakumullah. Taqabbalallah, inshallah. Our prayers, our support will be with you forever. And we want to see the best for you and your future generations. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all the believers around the globe. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring peace for those who deserve. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala serve justice for the oppressors and butchers and those who are merciless, killing and causing all of that, and those who are supporting. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to stand for justice and to be with the justice. I would like to conclude with the ayah which I recited. وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. This is a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to speak about the blessings. And I don't see better blessing than you in our endeavor. And I know that you will be like a Jabal Rasikh. What Hadith says, Al-Mu'min, believers like you, because we invested, mashallah, and we have this great journey. Kal Jabal Rasikh. You're going to be firm, steadfast, strong, unpenetrable for any of these restrictions, and you will be standing for any of the challenges, and you're going to come over from your challenges, and you're going to be like a strong, unpenetrable, the mountain, which is going to be the pride of our Muslim Ummah. And congratulations for the ambassadors of Quran and Ahlul Bayt. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah bless you, dear Maulana. Thank you so much, Maulana Abidi, for your ever spiritually lifting words. Let's put our hands together and make a special dua for our leader. MashaAllah, may Allah protect him. May Allah elevate your status, Maulana, and grant you a life that's long in serving the cause of Islam, the Quran, and the Ahlul Bayt, inshallah. One more time for Maulana Abidi. Our school's success would not have been possible without the guidance and support of the Board of Education members. We are honored to have one of our esteemed board members and former head of a school, Dr. Nooh Kasraie, join us today. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage for the ceremony closing.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For the hastening and the return of the Imam of our time, please recite the salawat. Assalamu alaikum. This is it, the end of your graduation ceremony. Wow. See, graduation ceremonies come with a lot of traditions. You moved your tassel from the right to left to signify moving from a student to graduate. And then at the end, we throw the cap in the air, if you wish to do so. And that has history as well. It actually goes back to 1912 in the US Naval Academy, where the portsmanship were required to wear a hat, a designated hat, for 2 years. And upon their graduation as officers, you were no longer required to wear a hat, so they would just toss it in the air. So at the end of this, you are more than welcome to toss your cap in the air if you wish to do so. Graduates, before I say that, we also have traditions at Rise Academy. Every year, Maulana comes here and apologizes to our students for our many shortcomings. And I want to say that as well, that please, I hope that you find the hearts to forgive us for our many shortcomings. We apologize to the parents. You trusted us with your children. We tried to do our best, all of us, but please forgive us for our many shortcomings. The tradition of inviting you and reminding you that every year in the month of Ramadan, we have an alumni iftar, that you are supposed to be there, no matter where you are in the world. I'm not talking about next year, 20 to 30 years from now, when you have families of your own, with your children, with your grandchildren. Please be our guest of honor and attend that iftar night. Graduates, today you complete a journey and you begin another. No matter where these journeys take you in life, we hope that you consider always this place as your home and we as your family. We believe in you because we believe in a better future, a future filled with peace and justice, led by the Imam of our time, Hazrat Sahib al-Asr wa Zaman, Imam al-Hujja, Ajjalallah ta'ala farajahu al-Sharif. I'm looking at future scholars, doctors, scientists, leaders, educators, change agents. Before we end, I ask our graduates to please rise and face the audience. Look at your parents. You are looking at those who believed in you when many people didn't believe in you. Those who sacrificed everything and will continue sacrificing everything till the last breath. Those who loved you from the moment that you were born. Graduates, please help me give them a loving round of applause for your parents. Graduates, please face the podium. You are now alumni of Rise Academy. No longer students, no longer graduates, but alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, please join me in giving them a final, well-deserved round of applause. Congratulations, class of 2024!
Thank you, Dr. Nooh. May Allah bless you. May Allah protect you. Congratulations once again to the class of 2024, their parents, family members, teachers, and community at large. We once again pray for your continued success, and we welcome you as the newest members of the Rise Academy alumni. What an honor. Let us take a moment to remember the deceased family members of our graduates and their esteemed teachers and the marhumeen of this community and the Ummah, especially the recent martyrs and victims of aggression worldwide. Let us gift them all with the recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Sadaqallahu al-'aliyyul 'azim. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraj. And please join me in ending with a dua for the hastening of the reappearance and the protection, the Imam of our time, Dua al-Hujjah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kun li walik al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan. صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا سرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.